Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to The Boys Season 4 Episode 2. Now, where we left on the last episode, a lot happened, but overall, the seeds of... the seeds of sort of a Homeland is soon to be, what wanted to be Empire has started been cast out so they can start to grow. He's got Sister Sage by his side helping him, trying to get so that he can just lead as Caesar, rather than have a democracy. What else was there? Huey's dad's had a stroke, but he's and his mum's turned up, but we didn't get to see her face. Homelander was found innocent, and Todd had his head bashed in, which was great. And his bodies were dumped outside the courthouse, like as if Starlight's group of people moided them. Starlight's co-worker had a head kicked in. Frenchie is kissing a fella that he's digging, so that's cool. Sort of at the helm. Butcher is haven't seen Becca's ghost, and he's just like, and she's trying to make him, rather than betray Huey and the boys, is trying to find another way to save Ryan. I think I covered the main things. But yeah, so overall, I thought the first episode was great, and I can't wait to jump into this next one. I'm not wasting any time, so I'm jumping into it. So I hope you enjoy this next episode. I hope you enjoy the reaction, and if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. Ooh, liking this vibe already. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, it's showing him back in the day being a drug runner. What? It's one of these fucking films. He wasn't a drug runner. Will Ferrell? Oh, he's going to be the coach that believes in him, even though he's been grown up in the projects, selling drugs. He's like, there's better ways of doing, like, getting out of this place by running.
Done with all that, coach.
Last time you had a decent meal. Come on, you're throwing it all away, slinging yayo for gangbangers?
You don't know me, coach. You don't know nothing.
I know. You can run yourself into an early grave.
It's inspirational as shit.
Please, it's me, Coach Brink.
Coach Brink.
To the suburbs.
Yeah, what I want doesn't matter.
Cut! Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
It's not this dude again.
That was fucking
It
perfect.
is.
We're going again.
I don't.
Feral fucking Streep.
Feral fucking Streep.
Literal.
I'm not giving off too much of a blindside vibe, am I?
I think that's a bad thing. I smell an Oscar nomination.
Shut up, man.
No, I won't. You better make some shelf space, De Niro. Do you hear me? Let's get
You
back
got to
to
touch
one.
Will Ferrell's
watch
face.
playback.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's get...
My brother was the only coach that I ever had.
Right. And he must be so proud of you right now. Let's get this train back on the track.
Yes, he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, can we talk?
So we get more black and white. Nice.
Like you're one thing.
Look, playing the war has been a meaningful challenge.
He is someone playing him.
As fuck. Don't let him make us kill people like a lot.
Yes.
And when he does,
Yes.
do it.
Yes.
Benny Long and Ian Rashford savagely beat 3 good men to death outside the courthouse yesterday.
Why have they picked two black fellas?
Showing their true colors, folks.
You work for Vought?
Vitality. Person for you.
Excuse me?
Vought killed my girlfriend, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm
About
literally
that.
fighting them right now.
Mama Bear, you're fucking up.
You look good. Got tall.
You don't get to say that.
Since the last time you saw me, I was 6 fucking years
Thank
old.
you. Fucking yeah, scream at her. Scream at that bitch.
Hospital card.
Yeah.
Your dad didn't tell you.
Oh. What's the betrayal? What's the
He gave
betrayal?
me-
Why the fuck would he give you
Oh.
power of attorney over me?
Well, I mean, we've been talking the last year or two.
Oh,
Besides
what?
that, you have to ask, and I can handle
Get this bitch away from us now.
promise.
I feel like she left me as a 6-year-old.
Yeah, maybe you should stay in bed today. No?
Yeah, I mean, also, do you think they, after all that, they, you know,
Could have been a lot worse.
bumped uglies? Like, he's that much in pain, they were sort of like, yeah, let's do this.
Your speech therapist, Gloria, has filled me in on the work you've been doing. How's that been going?
Oh, I just realised what was just said!
You know, I couldn't agree more. But sometimes you have to
Oh,
confront your
sweet.
past in order to be free. Tell me about your parents.
Oh, no. She's probably not going to want to see you again.
You're just telling us now.
You're done.
You what?
Fired. Grab your shit and get the fuck out.
Oh,
It's you lot, and this is the thanks I get.
yeah?
Fuck me. See what being honest gets you?
Honest? Motherfucker, you've been lying to us for the last 6 months.
Not telling ain't lying. Look, you know
That's
all
loophole.
you get, mate.
Now from you, now grab your shit and get the fuck out.
Wow. Wow. You know what? After all this,
I don't want to hear it.
I want to say this. After all the shit they've done and seen and been through together, is that cutthroat that he's gone 6 months. Fuck you, Butcher. Like, wow. I know they've had some. Everyone's relationship as part of the boys has been up and down, but still. Also a bit strange that he's a little bit. He's like this with Annie. He's like sort of like, you're not one of us. Well, technically, Kimiko wasn't actually part of the boys either. So, but he's not saying shit to her.
It's out.
Small town kid grows up on a Montana ranch with his
These
mom.
two.
On the surface, he's an everyday
I miss these two.
American boy.
But deep in his heart, he knows he's different.
Oh, it's a pitch for Ryan.
Who am I? Because he came from greatness.
Oh, homeboy. Shut the fuck up, homeboy.
Oh, buddy, can you believe that?
That's ridiculous.
The whole pitch blows.
Oh, wow.
Does not blow.
It blows harder than Nancy Reagan on the MGM backlog.
Oh, wow.
Why are you here?
Vought got...
But I don't think Ryan is going to file an HR complaint against me.
Ryan is the first natural-born superhero.
He's my son. Chosen by God, sure, but made by me.
The chosen one narrative only works if he stands alone. Harry Potter, Neo, Luke Skywalker.
Luke Scott, yeah.
Hollywood's trained people to fall.
Luke Skywalker, the chosen one.
In love with white, if you don't mind.
On
I'm here
instinct.
because Homelander wants me here. Because he trusts me.
Oh, Ashley. Fucking hell, Ashley. Ashley, stop that. Stop your running. Don't use height to intimidate her.
Let me give you some advice. You know, girls supporting girls.
No, you don't believe in that shit
cannot
either.
talk to Homelander like that.
I'm so afraid of him, you plucked yourself bald. If I were you, I'd make something useful. Get some lactation going, let him suck on those titties before you end up like Madeline Stillwell.
Oh my god. This woman has no chill. Or person has no chill.
Oh, Ashley, hey. So I heard that Ryan's doing his first solo save. So what if? And just hear me out.
Why is he getting up all in her personal space?
I was there.
While PETA still has you on their bestiality watch.
Fuck Peter, man.
Stupid people.
Listen, Peter, man, they are one of the more flawed companies out there. The shit that they've seen and what we've seen them have done, and what they've been accused of. As far as organisations go, there's other organisations out there about the protection of animals that are better suited and trustworthy.
It's probably that time of the month.
Eh.
It's like a full moon thing, isn't it?
You are a
Fuck's
genetically
sake.
superior being, and she's the evolutionary equivalent of a capybara.
They're fantastic creatures.
Giant rodent from South
And they're gorgeous and the most cutest things in the world.
Act like
Hurry up! Get the money!
Oh, this is the priest. This is the stuff they do in the background first to do with like all the stunt coordinations for the films.
Back off. Hey, whoa. Be cool, man.
They got Amazon boxes there as well. I just realized.
It's gonna be okay. You promise? I promise. And I don't like bullies.
Pretty good. It's getting better. Solid work, guy.
No, I just enter stage right like that. I feel like it's more in
Oh, you gotta get yourself killed.
Still talking.
Let's just stick to the block. On the day, you're gonna throw me for real. I can take it.
Yeah.
Let's take 5.
Oh, is he gonna take it? Or is he gonna accidentally kill him?
Thank you. Cool.
Are all saves like this? Like with stunt people and rehearsals and stuff?
No, of course.
I thought this was for a film. They are actually pretending to do a save to make him look a hero. I thought they just did it. I didn't think they put this much effort into it, as in the stunt coordination. Makes sense, but I didn't think they would.
I'm the peak of human evolution, and you're just a Capabarnia. South America.
Oh, so you're fucking land.
I am the Lord of the Seven Seas. You talk to me like that again, and I will drown you in your fucking toilet, you stupid bitch. After I've used it.
Oh.
Is that what you want? Sir.
The deep. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, Sage gonna make me actually dislike the deep again. Oh, just after I praised him for being like an absolute doofus. He might just be a scumbag eventually again.
They're brushing the wrinkles out of the Dawn of the Seven, put VFX 9 mil over the budget. Written neck fold to neck fold with Sex in the City too.
You guys can't like. They're talking in general, but he thinks they're talking specifically about him because he's aging. I just remember the pubes thing.
Motherfucker. Welcome to the monkey house.
TruthCon. Fuck off. Oh my god, they've got RP photos for Todd. Wow, this is so on point. Stormfront is alive. That's like the propaganda they used to use. The one they did for Ali here. Oh no, hold on, I'll get up there in a second. Yeah, that there, the propaganda in which they used to do for the Jews in Nazi Germany, how they used to make them out to be certain portrayals in the media to help to make Germans and other people who are more likely to be sympathizing for the Nazis to hate the Jews more. That sort of propaganda, you know? Oh, Kimiko, yeah, you need to move past this trauma. Oh, she's out here. Oh, she's out here drinking. Oh my god, Frenchie stopped. Frenchie's in AA and she's getting pissed. Oh, this is like sort of people who can multiply. It's a fella that can multiply himself. Starlight is a pedo. Fucking hell. She knows they're there. She has to know they're there.
Splinter. Come here.
Oh, he splinters himself. That's cool.
You're good. He's also my close friend. So please join me. The leading voice of the alt soup movement on YouTube, Firecracker.
That is Firecracker. I remember some people saying that's what her name was. Firecracker. You fucking doofus. Get off the stage.
Prove that Starlight works with Oprah and Tom Hanks to set up a satanic home delivery service.
They actually comes up because they do say that because these weirdos do go around saying there is a Hollywood sort of listen, I do believe Hollywood was built on a lot of fucking horrible shit, but how these A-listers, these current ones, are part of this sort of pedo ring or this ring of like deviants that are, and Tom Hanks is at the head of it. Like, nation's sweetheart Tom Hanks is one of the heads of this ring. It's crazy.
Hot dog. A combo gets you a child they forced to have trans surgery, and a soda gets you a shot of
Oh
the
my
drink.
god. Oh, you're crazy.
Been under house arrest
Yes, they
ever
do
since
believe
he
this
sat
shit.
down with Harry and that monarchy fucker Meghan Markle.
Uh.
For those who say that the evidence against Tom
Meghan?
Hanks is less clear, all of the Tom Hanks movies you get 311, which is the police code for child porn. It's just math.
This is the stuff they actually would believe in. These weird fucking things. But this is not the time to be messaging Colin.
Hey, stop. No, give it back.
Oh, you're saucy when you have a few drinks in you. She just wants her boy to get laid. What? Good for you, Kimiko.
Okay, but it's not about you. I swear.
Alex Jones look-alike contest. Shut the fuck up. As if I just heard that. Deep Blue Sea Room. Also, Deep Blue Sea is a absolute... Do you know... Deep Blue Sea for me is actually my guilty pleasure. It's... You know, some people say this is my guilty pleasure, and it's actually not a bad film. Deep Blue Sea is a terrible film. We all know it is. If you haven't, watch it. It's terrible, but it's my guilty pleasure. I love it so much. This dude's not having sex with himself, is he? No, he's just... Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh!
This isn't what it looks like. It's okay.
God, I love this show. Oh, let's get her thumbs up. There it is. Look at her. Look at the queen.
As cheesy as it sounds, people need a symbol.
Yes, they do. It shockingly, it is true.
That can be you.
She's a symbol of so much bad shit, and I can't.
This is her trauma. You can't, don't try and, if you can't get past your childhood trauma, don't get her to go through, you know, her trauma.
And we took out the terrorists and disarmed the bomb. Then what? What you mean, man? Then I got some popcorn. I watched the rest of Pacific Rim Uprising. Why don't you tell him?
Good man. Oh, his brother.
That terrorist? That was a stunt, man.
Oh, he really doesn't want his children looking up to him, which makes sense.
Because your uncle is no hero. And I don't want you anywhere near him.
That's fair enough. After everything A-Train's done, he's pretty goddamn bad, you know?
I told them that I couldn't speak to them again until they did their own research.
Oh. I honestly love that sort of like, that concept of, oh, this is what I believe, that they push out there, yeah, this, can I say, can I have some proof? Research it yourself. It's like, it baffles me. I find it so funny, but also, what I will say is that you can't really respond to other than that, because you can just go, okay, it's just, alright, keep your secrets, you know?
All right, then, keep your secrets.
Ain't you a little mouthy one?
Oh.
Appreciate the subtextual racism, but I'm a soup.
God damn, is he here?
Of course not. He wouldn't be called
Straight away was practically on her knees for him. For her. For both?
Politicians don't give a shit. Mainstream media tells them to be ashamed of their skin color, so I'm not bringing
I
together
guess
some story.
I guess she's
him a purpose.
Kind of good, in a way.
Would you rather believe that you belong to a community of warriors battling a secret evil, or that you're a lonely, inconsequential nobody that no one will ever remember?
That's kind of good. Yes.
9 p.m.
But it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, ain't that what your wife said?
Oh, for fuck's sake, Butcher. Even fucking ill as he is, he didn't even fall down. Oh, there we go. Now he's down.
All that bullshit you pulled. I thought maybe this time, maybe you and I could just be fucking brothers again. Just go home, man.
He actually cares. He actually cares. That's it. That's my boy. Fuck yes! He's not going to understand you. But I understand you.
You must inflict pain. Perhaps I can endure so others don't suffer. Hey!
Frenchie, you sweetheart.
About a mile from the bodies of time and death. It's hard to commit a murder when you're 20 blocks away.
Oh, wow.
Why are you giving this to us? You could have gotten my face in front of my family, but you didn't.
She tried. You stopped her.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you would have deserved it.
Yeah, I agree.
His redemption is... Can he be redeemed?
Back off!
Here it is. Here it is.
What the fuck? What the heck are we supposed to do?
What the hell? Oh, God.
Who are you? We're gonna save America together.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is a change of script. Oh, that wasn't in the script. Oh, no, Ryan, you murdered someone. Fuck off, kid. I mean, how are they going to trick people?
I just feel like I'm not getting pre-direction for this role.
Oh, fuck off. No, but how are they going to, like... Firstly, how are they going to scrape his body off the wall? But also, how are they going to... I don't think they... I was about to say, how are they going to sweep this under the carpet? I don't think they are. I think they're okay with that.
She said 9 p.m. in a deep blue sea room,
I sure did.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was a trap in the end. She did know.
Toss your guns.
Your rifles are garish and vulgar.
They're American, you fucking surrender monkey.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You really think you could tell me without me knowing?
So what now?
How does she know his name?
These assholes are CIA.
Oh, I'm gonna send your ass back to China, bitch.
Japanese.
Thank you.
What are you doing? Oh, pink eye. Too much sellotape.
No. It's allergies.
Achoo.
Shut the fuck up.
Now!
This fucking bitch. Oh, Ripper throw out. Yes, more. Murder more. He's just splintering himself. Oh my God. That must hurt. What the fuck's going on here? What is Miss Rachel? Why is this a thing? Next door to this. Also, I want to point out, right, is that the walls were real thin. How did we not hear this beforehand, by the way? If we could get literally a mic on the side and a camera underneath, that sound's going to travel. How did we not hear this? Just saying. Oh God, yeah, these are, oh my God. A Jewish thing as well. Is he even circumcised? Oh wow. Yeah, this is, yeah, you're not going to forget your, is it bat mitzvah or bar mitzvah? This. Can we stop this guy fucking getting more of them coming? Just kill the main guy. He's trying to drown him in a chocolate fountain. Yes, Frenchie!
Get away from me,
Oh, buddy, you think she's dead. Poor guys.
After infiltrating a Zionist cabal. The proof is right here. Now I'm calling on all the...
Yes, Butcher!
You gonna let me smack your goat?
No wonder she put you in the friend zone, Mike.
That's it. Death is gonna stop Butcher. Nothing is never dying. Never dying. Go on. Go on. Go on. Dog pawed him. He's gonna have so many willies on him.
Get the boys out of here!
You know you can't let him sacrifice himself. You'll never let it down. They're using Jewish ornaments. Oh! Yes! Now where's Fine the original? But they're using Jewish ornaments to kill them. Is he the original, I guess?
No.
Oh, he is!
Prime,
He is! No more of them.
We loved you from your first Holocaust hoax video.
There they go. What a stupid fucking last sentence. Never dying. We're never dying, baby. Kimiko's never dying. Butcher's gonna get healed somehow. Yeah, I don't think milkshake is going to help this Homelander.
A creamy, delicious milkshake. Hmm? I really do think that my being there is good for your numbers.
He doesn't care about the numbers, Papa. He killed someone. Becca never wanted this. He's a sweet kid.
No, I killed Coy.
That's what you're upset about?
He has no concept of it. Of guilt. Of shame.
Coy died doing what he loved.
Getting splattered on a wall.
They're only human, Ryan. Toys.
He's really trying his best to turn him into him, but he's got a real battle on his hand.
You can't go.
Because here's the thing is that he's been brought. The reason why Homeland is what it is because his environment and what he was brought up in and how he's created and how he was then, you know, that subsequently after that everything in the lab and then etc. You know, so he's not going to be like Ryan. Ryan was brought up around actually being loved and cared and had a mother, had a figure with him that taught him right from wrong. So it was never going to end up being fully like Homelander. And from a manipulative point of view, his flaw is that he's trying to push it too much too quickly. It should have been bit by bit, you know? I can't work if that was a punishment thing or a childish thing. Oh, they're free. How long are they going to last whilst they're free? She may not be in the costume, but can she at least use her powers?
I'm gonna let a shitbag like A-Train step up, but I won't.
Got a point. That's the symbol we need. Frenchie, you're relapsing. No. He's got all these intimate photos of Colin. You know? When, you know, I didn't feel like they were intimate prior to this. Hello, buddy.
Where are you?
Where have you been all my life?
Let's just say.
You remember Colin Hauser?
The judge's son.
I saw him at
The judge's son?
Septics Anonymous. I helped them get a job at Starlight.
Oh.
So you're fucking him, right?
Yes.
For fuck's sake, Stash, what happens when he finds out you murdered his family?
Oh, his whole family. Oh no! Oh no! Like the meme at the moment with the ape from Planet of the Apes. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
That's it.
Your promise isn't worth the piece of paper it's printed on.
That's it, Huey.
I don't understand that.
Shut your fucking mouth and listen to him.
Just Earlier, you said...
Can you just lower your voice?
No. You don't get to tell me what to
Yeah,
do,
no,
okay?
it's right. Thank you, Huey.
A week, standing by the front door.
Oh, buddy.
Telling Dad you'd be back. Because why wouldn't you be? You promised.
Oh God, I feel like she's left me. I do honestly feel like that. I feel his trauma. Oh, this bitch.
I'll challenge you for power of attorney.
Also, say you're high up in the CIA.
Rosemary oil crap. Dad would hate it and it smells like shit.
Thank you, Huey. Threaten her. You don't get to cry. You don't get to cry. If I find out there's some other reason that's really sad, then fair enough. But you don't get to cry at this moment in time. I don't like you. Don't trust you. Fuck you, Mum. Oh, just when she was going to get some cathartic way of dealing with her problems and troubles through a psychiatrist, she's now realised she could just go kill these people instead. Get out there, you bloodthirsty animal.
I fucked it up. Every step. And I ain't got time to fix it.
It's only taken Butcher with a ticking time bomb as in to die for him to actually
maybe
feel something.
Maybe I'll do one thing right. Get Ryan safe.
So not even kill Homelander.
I can't do that alone.
Not even kill Homelander. It's get Ryan safe, but might as well kill Homelander along the way, I guess.
Too fucking little, Butcher. Too fucking late.
Okay. Okay. And that, guys, my reaction to The Boys Season 4, Episode 2. I can see why they released them all together, all at once, these first three, because it gets it sets in motion the story, the big stakes that are, and it fleshes them out rather than be weekly look for it. It gives you time to sort of like sit in everything which everyone's going through, and everyone's going through so much. It's fucking crazy. That's all I know. Wow, what a. I was thinking to myself, the first episode didn't really have any sort of like crazy that made me go like lose my mind with like the sort of like small person in the dick, the them going into the whale, that sort of stuff, you know. And they're now starting to they're doing it bit by bit, and I love this show. I love the show. I love that there is stakes. I love that there is a deeper meaning to what they're all going through personally. You know, it's not just, it is showing their struggles outside of just trying to take down the Seven. So yeah, and they're all going through. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to go through my notes. Here's the difference between my notes I have for other shows, right? For example, this is about a quarter, like maybe a third of a page of notes for Star Wars Rebels. Let me have a look here. For more recently, Doctor Who. Let's have a look here. Doctor Who, I'm doing maybe about, on average, a page like this. The Boys. If you can see, a whole page. A whole page going down, and I had to shorthand a lot of it. My camera's gonna... There we go. I had to shorthand a lot of it. So, yeah. Yeah. That's nuts. It's crazy, man. I gotta go through my notes because it just makes more sense to do that for me. I just looked at the top of my notes and I completely forgot Will Ferrell was in this. Will Ferrell at the start, again, I love the little trailers, the little shots they do is of them making their films with actual stars, you know? Will Ferrell as the trainer is inspiring. I love the fact they're like, it's not like Blindside, is it? Where it's like literally, yeah. But then they're tooting Will Ferrell's like sort of toot, let's say, about him possibly getting Oscar nomination. It makes sense that Will Ferrell's getting dragged into this because, you know, it's you got what do you call it? You've got Seth Rogen as a producer, and they're mates. So you know, it makes sense. But yeah, but what I love those little trailers to do just to get the best out of it. And Will Ferrell can act, you know. Of course, most comedic actors can actually act, especially modern day ones, you know. But it's more so I like it when they do this because it's acting inside of acting. And I don't know, I love Will Ferrell. I fucking adore him. So I'm just glad that he was in it. Noir being an actor that's been given a role is not what I expected, but it is what it is. I kind of wish we did the zombie animation thing. Would have built up a lot more of what they have, as in like sort of behind them, as in the power which Vought has. Now I know that they are trying to sort of like not make it exactly like the comics. I know that sometimes they are like things that happened early doors are something that they then will do later on. So there is a chance they might still do it, but still, it's I mean, with Noir, I thought it might have been a good one just to remake him as a zombie. But who knows? That might be something they might do still. But the fact as an actor, I still like the fact that he's down for it. He's down to clown, but he just wants to know what he's getting into. But of course, yeah, you can't predict that in this. Daphne, the fact that I want to stick with Daphne, I'll just stick with Daphne at the moment because I'm here with it. Daphne working for Vought is so her. The fact that her and only reason why I can imagine her and Huey's dad got back into touch was over Huey, probably. I'd imagine so. But the fact is that he changed it to that is a bit fucking strange, but not outside of what we know to be Huey's dad to be like. But Daphne being what she is, thinking she could just come back here and everything's cool. Nah. No. And I kind of don't want there to be a reason why, as in, like, I did it because of this reason. Parents are shitty. They can happen. You know, not all parents. I should have said, because some parents are shitty. That's what I should have said. But it can happen. And some people aren't destined to be parents. So, if she's willing to, if she's just like, yeah, no, I didn't want to be a parent and it just wasn't for me, then fine. Cool. Do that. I don't want to feel pity for this woman. I want to not like her. You know? But yeah. But then Huey coming back and then being like, you don't get to do this. Fact that she was like did it on the day that she said she was going to get Billy Joel tickets, and he's just there waiting for it. The idea of it is just so heartbreaking. So I'm glad the fact that Annie stepped up, like the fact that A-Train, a piece of shit like A-Train, was able to do what he did, forcing Annie to do what she did, in turn forcing Huey to do what he did. It just, yeah. It's inspiration after inspiration after inspiration, you know. So I'm glad he was able to comfort her over just a small piece of what she did. I want to stick here with Frenchie and his lover again. The fact is, so I'm gonna assume that the fact that Colin's family, he was killed because of Frenchie and Sherry, and I'm gonna assume it's because of who they ran with at some point, because you know he was a dog. As Nina said. Maybe it was with Nina, actually. Could have been whilst he was with Nina. So it kind of makes sense. But it's the same thing we see it all the time, is that the guilt of certain people just decides that attracts them to that person. Like, I think most recent one I just thought of just now was Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the TV series. It was a moment with that, with the Winter Soldier, you know? And it's like, rather than seek forgiveness in themselves, they try to make their lives a better place to try and make them better, rather than like to try and make their lives better by being in it, but their lives were worse off because what you did, you know. So yeah, it's fucked up. I can't believe that, but I'm interested to see how it goes. There's no way he's gonna be forgiven. It's not gonna happen. There's no way. If that happens, that's some fairy tale shit, and that's not the show. And I like the show, and I like sometimes when it has nice moments, but you can't forgive the murder of your parents. Some people can forgive, I guess, using religious things mainly, but you won't be able to forget, nor could you be in a relationship with that. I can't. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird. The fact that Butcher told the truth as well, and was like, yeah, but get the fuck out. It's like, again, he was a liability before, but the fact that he has nothing left to lose makes him more of a liability, I guess. So, but of course, he was never really out. They were never going to keep him out. The homeboy pitch was great. Really enjoyed that. Really just sort of like just going, yeah, just basically Homelander, but Homelander 2.0, and is like not giving him his own identity. It would have been good if they did, but of course they just decided to go with that pitch. So, and that's obviously what Homelander will do. He wants to mold him into a young Homelander. That's what he wants to do. But realistically, they should have been going for Ryan. And I'm glad that that Sage was able to do that. Was able to say to him, like, this is about, you're building something for the kid, not like in your like vision. You vision it for your son being able to grow up in a world where he can be the best. He can be, etc. Like, so I'm glad that Sage is there. Sage is a very cool, ballsy character. Really like her. I really like what she brings to the table. Different to the other stupid fucks around him, which is why he wanted her. So very smart in what they're doing. With her. So I'm very happy that she's there. The fact is that Ashley decided to go sister to sister to try and do this with Sage. When Sage just, Ashley, I know you like your position. I know you want to be in charge, or in charge as you want to be. No one believes that you actually cared for her as a womanly point of view. You're just out for yourself. So stop that, please. Thank you. Yeah, let's get this up here. Blah, blah. So, but then then Sage being able to actually inspire the Deep into. My fear is that the redemption for Deep is not like A-Train's redemption, because this one's more of a selfish one as well. Because as in A-Train's, he can be redeemed, but he's going to be redeemed in a sort of way, but he's not. But just when I thought the Deep's somewhat redemption, even though he's still a shitty bastard anyway, but he's gone from being what the scum he was, to then being like we could just laugh at him. So now he's doing something. I'm still going to laugh at him, I guess, but is he going to be the little Weasley guy that I know and love? Or is he actually going to be a bastard again? It's like, oh, I preferred it when you were a weasel, you know? But yeah, but him standing up for himself getting mixed up with the capybaras on. Capybaras are cute. They are the cutest. Yeah, the TruthCon, again, it's exactly what it says on the tin. It's exactly what America does. And it's fucking redonkulous. Dare I say pathetic. The fact is that they would have these sort of things. And they do. They probably do more than likely have one for Trump. And it is what it is. All the conspiracy theorists, all the nut jobs, all the people wanting to believe things are real, people with low IQs are there, and the people with the high IQs knowing how to fleece them and manipulate them are all there as well. It's just so... It's the best pair of America. I just find it's so funny. But yeah, I think TruthCon is great. Firecracker as well, being a conspiracy theorist. I want to say on her quickly, is that being a conspiracy theorist and having obviously this guy, that's Splinter, that is like, you know, splitting himself into all the like different versions of himself. Yeah, just say, but her mainly being like, her whole shtick is that she is pushing all these things about the pedophile Hollywood circles and all these numbers equal up to this on the police radio scanner. It's like, it makes sense for what they do. She's trying to portray, because this is what they do, and there's people that are pushing to believe it. But have a look at, for example, Alex Jones. I don't really believe Alex Jones believes half the shit that he says, but he did it because he got so much fucking money. So much money. Also, the Alex Jones lookalike thing was great, but so much money. So I honestly, I think I heard somewhere that he pulling in 50 million a day from sponsorship deals at one point. I'm fairly certain I heard that somewhere, or along that. Still a ridiculous amount of money a day from sponsorships was insane. So that's it. There's people that will thrive on that, and whether they believe or not, it's them. But people do believe it, and that's what sells. Her thing is that she doesn't necessarily believe it, but she's selling hope. And it's such a strange thing as well, what she's doing. She's doing it to kind of help the community, because it helps them, but ultimately it's still a shitty thing what you're doing, you know? But it is what it is. But I kind of like Firecracker for now. We'll see how far we go with her sort of shit, you know? Kimiko just decided to deal with her trauma when she's trying to... She saw exactly what Frenchie was doing with his trauma and was like, At a point, she was like, "You can't, please stop doing this." She doesn't want him to be like that. To now, she's doing it herself. She's learned from the best, I guess. You know, but she's just there knocking back beers when she's having a huge bit of trauma. But some trauma, and she's getting absolutely tanked. The fact is that she thinks it's her that's holding him back. And it makes sense because something is holding him back and she can see that. And she thinks it is, but bless her to think it is just her. But rather than ask what the trauma really is, she's just sort of like, he's like, it's not you. And then it's just like, right, cool, let's just leave it there. Delve into it, Kimiko. He needs you more. Right, then obviously then walking in on Splinter, circle rim job. And I wrote down, what was it? It was rim job, circle jerk. I mean, I was expecting like maybe him bagging it, but the fact is that we got a rim job, circle jerk, and the fact he's doing it over Firecracker, it's just. Sorry, I just remember the bit where he just had to hold the spit right back, like pull his up from his back. Oh, mate. It's so funny. It's so funny. It is so fucking funny. I don't give a shit. It's brilliant. There we go. That I was only speaking to someone at work yesterday, and they were watching The Boys. I know they're only on, I think, episode 3 of season 1. I was like, wow, okay, you're in for a treat. He was like, yeah, it's okay. Someone came in as well, and they were like, oh, I wanted to watch that for a while. I'll put it on my list. And straight away I was like, you'll love it if you're into gratuitous blood and gore, but also, you know, genitalia, regardless of who it belongs to. It's the show for you. She was like, oh yeah, it sounds great. And I was like, just don't watch it on the train. And the guy straight away next to me was like, yeah, don't do that. So don't watch it in public. That's what it was. But that there is the type of thing you don't want to be watching on the train. That's not something you watch on the train. It's not, okay? So yeah. Oh, this show, love it. So Annie's trauma, that moment between Annie being able to like sort of express her trauma to Hughie without him, and him also trying to help her to get past it, but she doesn't want to get past. She doesn't want to be that person, and he has his own trauma. She's not trying to push him to it, so he couldn't push to her. So it's helping them both try and understand it, you know, get through their trauma together. The fact is that A-Train's brother knew shit was going on, came out and just fucking exposed them to his nephews just to show him that he's not what he is. Again, his brother has every right to feel this way. He really does. He was with him through thick and thin, and the reason why he can't walk anymore is because of everything to do with his brother, you know? And it's just like, yeah, it's fucking, wow. Yeah, it's, yeah. I just love that it's that he's getting broken down to nothing in every aspect. It's, yeah, I totally love that. Totally love it. Yeah, and the fact you can see he's so crestfallen at the fact his nephew saw him for truly who he is. Lovely jabbly. Let's have a look here. Oh, that little like moment between Butcher and MM, where it was him trying to get him to fuck him up just so he can release what he really wants to say. And deep down, MM wants them to be brothers again. He wants them to actually finally just get back to be brothers, and it can be that way eventually, I guess. But to help him get through his trauma, he had to get that little smack around Butcher. And for someone that is on death's doorstep, he took a couple of licks there and he was still standing until MM hit the final blow. I have to admit, that was great stunt work from him as well. Really, truly believe that he was absolutely smacking him up there. But I thought that was a great little cathartic moment for MM, just to get something off his chest that help him, but also for Butcher to see where his point of view is to help him get through it as well. So, you know? So I want to touch on Kimiko's trauma quickly as well, because her trauma is obviously to do with everything to do with her brother, to do with her joining the terrorist group, the resistance, some would say, she would say. Again, if I'm right in thinking, she was part of just a fire group which would take it. No, that was it. Yeah, she was taken from her family as a kid and turned into a bloodthirsty, violent, militia group. I can't remember. I can't remember the exact sort of what they were back home where she was. But either way, she has all that unresolved trauma about being locked up in a cage, being made to be something that she didn't want to be or who she can be. So I love the fact she still is seeing a vocal coach as well. It's just not working out just yet. But she is trying to get past her trauma. But it's not probably in the way that will help. But yeah, so... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but again, for her then to see that they were back in New York and rather be like, oh, I could call this shrink or this doctor to be able to get the sword. She's like, no, let me rip that shit up and just go out there and do what I know best, which is ripping off fucking heads. And I can't wait to see it in next episode, to be honest. Can't wait to see it. But hopefully she gets past that point and she can help find her quiet place, you know? Let's have a look here. Yeah, thank Huey. The fact that A-Train, obviously, he ran away, but he must have, because he runs that so fast, he can, as far as I can tell, he can, yeah, he saw them in the car, decided to go to their office. How long he was there at the office, I don't know. He said it took you a while. Was he there the entire time? Or did he go do some things knowing that he'll take some time? It's a bit strange, but I did like the point that Annie admitted that she was actually going to go out there and try and fuck him up, and it was Huey to save him, and he knows he's a piece of shit, A-Train, but can we really redeem A-Train fully, and can Annie see any form of actual path for him to do it? Huey seems to be doing better. Bear in mind, it was Robin that got slaughtered by A-Train, you know? It seems to be doing, I think maybe it's just a lot going on for him right now that's at the back burner. Who knows? But yeah, everyone should thank Huey. Oh, right. The whole thing to do with the stunt crew with all the whole sort of save. Firstly, the point where they're doing it in like a green screen, trying to get all the blocking done and stuff like that. It's so Hollywood. I thought that was great. But again, at the time, I thought that was just them doing a film. But no, it was them rehearsing for this whole thing. So, yeah. Crazy. But then to happen for it to be pushed so much. Well, firstly, Homelander again, thinking that he's like aging again, because just from hearing people talk about it. But also for his son to be pushed so much to the point where Homelander coming on changing the narrative because he wanted to change the narrative, whether that's because he wanted to be there with his son, or if he just wanted him to look like he's the hero actually in the narrative, because he wanted to bring Sister Sage along, but it seems like she's trying to sort of push him a little bit out, but not for his own good, but his ego can't handle it, you know? So that's what I'm getting from there. But the fact is that he, rather than ease him into it, and maybe that's what threw him off his father being there, it's he's then killed Coy. So poor Coy, you know? But yeah. The fact is that Tomeland turned up with milkshakes, trying to treat him to make him feel better. I think it's all about numbers. Realising that it's not about numbers, and Ryan just feels guilt and sadness over killing someone that was innocent, that's unlike him. He has no concept of it. And to then punish him by taking away the milkshake. Oh, Homelander, man, you really are an enigma, you know? But yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. But yeah, but poor Ryan, man. Hopefully we get more Becca coming out of him, more resistance. He's so torn between wanting to feel like he has someone or something, like he hasn't made a mistake in picking his father, you know? He needed someone that actually was going to be a father figure because he lost his mother figure, because that's his mother. You know what I mean? So hopefully get more resistance, but not so much so that Homelander murders his own child. But you never know with that guy, you know? Yeah. Let's get this up here. Ryan Zave. The Bar Mitzvah scene. Let's get there. So, the Bar Mitzvah scene. I think Bat or Bar. I'm fairly certain it's Bar Mitzvah. Going by the age, if I'm going from television shows, I feel like it's Bar. Bat Mitzvah, what happens when you're younger. Anyway, if anyone knows, please let me know if you come this far. But yeah, so yeah, that whole thing with the fact is that Splinter is the one that's just constantly just splitting himself off, and he just suddenly just becomes naked because the clothes rip off him, I guess. That's what I'm assuming. But yeah, the fact is that he's absolutely bollock naked. At this bear mitzvah, they're having scraps. The fact is that Firecracker also decided to make it about a Zionist sort of what was it? I can't remember what she said. The Zionist sort of. But anyway, she was basically decided to go down a route just for the fact they're Jewish, which again is anti-Semitic to assume that Jewish people are Zionists as well. So the fact that she again, she doesn't give a shit. She knows who her following is, but the fact is that they ruined a bar mitzvah completely, and she just tried doing a propaganda straight away as soon as she can. Her and Kimiko having that scrap going in at the photo booth, great stuff. I love the fact that people were in there using different weapons that were just part of like their Jewish faith and surroundings and stuff like that to actually take on these clones of Splinter, the Prime as they called it. Butcher coming in was always going to happen. It was always going to happen. He's in his element. It's weapons upon weapons, endless violence in which he could just constantly kill people. It's just, yes. He was in his prime. I absolutely love that. And then Prime died. So the fact is that they died. The whole of his clones died because Prime was the reason why they were living. So, but the last words being about the fact that they fell in love with Firecracker because of their first Holocaust conspiracy theory. Yeah. This show, I absolutely adore it. Yeah. So I absolutely love the fact that whole fight scene, Butcher coming back, and then yeah. Sensational stuff. Let's have a look here. Annie being a symbol. So Annie then being the symbol of outside the courtroom once the people who were once obviously A-Train's handed over the documents for the people then to be set free. And being the symbol of change, rather not being Starlight, but showing her powers, the powers of Starlight. She's not the costume, and at this moment in time, if she doesn't want to wear the costume, that's fine. If she doesn't end up doing it, fair play. But at this moment, she doesn't want to do it, so we cannot push her towards it. And if she does end up doing it, fine. But the fact is that Starlight is still her. She is still the powers. Is still Annie January, and she can be the symbol. Just splice it, like Splinter. That's fine. I was just going to get killed Colin's fam. Annie's a symbol. Kimiko's off to kill, and that how it ended then with MM and Butcher. It being like too little, too late. Butcher, we can't just recover from this anymore. Him saying thanks, but also trying to teach him to be a better leader. And I guess that kind of worked because he didn't let the sentimentality of what Butcher wants to do to get in his way, which is too little, too late. So you're welcome, Butcher. You just taught the guy exactly what you would have done, not letting sentimentality get in the way of what you want, But yeah, I'm interested to see how episode 3 goes. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to watch it today or tomorrow. I've got stuff to do, so I'm excited to watch it though. But this is a great episode. It's great to be back. I'm so happy with these first 2 episodes, and I can't wait for the 3rd one. So yeah, I'll watch that when I watch that. So thank you again for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode? What do you think of this of TruthCon? What do you think of Firecracker and Splinter, the Circle Jerk? What do you think of the gore we got in this one? Huey's mother being an absolute fucking bitch turning up. MM and Butcher's confrontations. Everyone's traumas, including Kimiko's and also Frenchie's, Homelander's teachings, etc. Let me know. If you like these videos, please subscribe to the channel, get the notification bell, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. A bunch of other videos around here to do with me and other people. I do reactions, at the moment I'm doing reactions to Doctor Who, doing them with my little brother Charlie, doing David Tennant's 2nd season with Martha. I also do reactions to Shooty's new season episodes. They're coming out at the moment. I also do reactions to other things like Star Wars Rebels, The Acolyte. I'm currently doing reactions to that as well for Star Wars. I'm also doing House of Dragons Season 2. That's coming out soon, so that'll be up soon as well. Rings of Power Season 2, when that comes out, I'll be doing reactions to that. I also did reactions to Marvel stuff, so I most recently did X-Men 97, but I also do reactions to the MCU itself. TV show wise, I've done Moon Knight to Echo, and I also did the films Phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga. I did them with my mate Josh, so they're all up there as well. So yeah, guys, thank you again for watching. Again, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. If anything sounds like it takes anything that sounds like it takes your fancy. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.